Seam point is from the forehead to the back. Where most medicine people, we touch behind their back, we have a hole there. So you can see whoever says a medicine man. The medicine man also knows all the laws of the Sundance, the medicine of Sundance, and the medicine of the vision quest, medicine of the journey. But see, a lot of medicine, so-called medicine man, cannot be one because they don't speak the spirit language. Unkile tokche wokchamte na wabele ze na hechchi trunkashila kantrankan yokogna trunkashila wichonke hene cha ubwagala kantena wokchamte ni chukte. See, that's the spirit language. And nobody don't have that. You can learn it. If you put your heart to it, you're going to learn in the heart spirit. If you put your 2 pounds of mucus here, you're not going to learn it. Because this mucus is learned by writing and reading. Heart spirit is oral. You can hear it and listen and keep it. So that's why the so-called medicine man, I don't put down none of them because at least they're praying and trying to fall over each other, trying to get back to the center. I fully agreed because in 1973, that's what we fought for. The Sioux people were the last ones to hang on to the language and the rituals of sweat lodge, Sundance, and all of that. In 1973, it was like brothers like Dennis and Russell and Clyde and Vernon and Carter Camp, all the families from the Oglalas. A lot of these principal people were not mentioned in Wounded books or history because the backbone of that movement was the grandmas and grandpas and the helpers. So any organization, program you put up, they always talk about the stars that put it up, or they don't do the work. It has to be the creation of nature. All the ants work together to create the ant pile. Okay? All the bees work together in order to create honey. So this movement of American Indian movement was created by grandmas, Matriarchal Society, back in 1968, above Murphy's Bar in Franklin Avenue. I was there. I was the only Sioux person there, 1968. So what I'm saying is that the Matriarchal Society has always been the power of North America. It is from the grandma, mother, sister, and daughter. And the Sioux people have kept this history together as well as the laws of the universe. And we, the Indian people in North America, are star people. I don't care what anybody says. We still carry the rituals of star people, ceremonies. This is why I have Uipi and Lawampi. And any intellect that go to these ceremonies, you'll sit there, how are they doing it? How is this man climbing way up there in the corner? How is he flying from one corner to another? How is he healing this cancer? How is he, But all we ask people who come to these ceremonies, put your intellect ways outside the room and be a human. Be a person of water, fire, earth, and air. That's it. And you can attain that level. So scientists could come in, anybody could come in, but they could never understand the spiritual language of our way of life. And we've been here from time immemorial, and we're going to still be here if everybody's wiped out. Because we kept the laws of the 7 laws of the universe, which is the Dipper. So this is what we're trying to say for our children. The influence of this television and all the videos that's corrupting the Indian people, because that's not their way. Alcohol is not an Indian way of life. Drug is not an Indian way of life. But understand that people try to change the Indian people are using this television, violence, drugs, shooting. And America is always trying, European government is always trying to confiscate a person's mind to their own way of life. And it'll never happen. Because I heard a gentleman speak in 1988, and his language says that you may conquer me physically, but you have taken the lives of my elders and the lives of my young people. You have taken away my livelihood, the goats. You have intruded in our way of life and tried to destroy my people. Understand, he said, you may conquer me physically one day, but my spirit's going to live on to conquer you. So everything is done ceremoniously, done here on this earth, has been neglected and put aside. And trying to incarcerate our way of life plus our thinking mentally to another way of life that is not ours, which that other way of life only leads to self-destruction. And that high technology world we're living in is going to self-destruct everybody. Every human life on earth is going to be answering to the way they live. Because this electricity is going to automatically stop, air condition. Who's going to answer that? You know, yourself. But understand the next 7 generation that we're thinking about. In our treaty, as a 68 treaty delegate, under this grandfather that I stand, Chief Red Cloud, I really feel that he foresaw this next 7 generation, that we need to work on coming back to reality, which is a nature way of life. And I really believe that because most of the European colleges are studying the native way of surviving now. It's planting gardens and living off the earth, fishes and venison. So we have a toehold, but this other way, when the Great Spirit told us, and the spirits told us this economic breakdown is reality and it's going to get worse. It's going to force the people to plant. It's going to force people out of the city. It's going to force people to live off the earth, which already know a lot of family from New York moving out to Black Hills, buying land and trying to make a go of it, and they're having a hard time because they were brought up in the city. They come out of here, don't know how to plant gardens. They come out here, don't know how to hunt. So it's really important that we teach them. That's why I have a lot of European students, lawyers, doctors, students, college students that come every summer and learn from me.